starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond in the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Irving in at the point. Curry, no good.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And Tim, last night, Dallas with a 1.8% chance to win the lottery. But it happened.
Incredibly, it ends up with the arrival of Cooper Flagg, which appeases a Mavs fan base that was just about in open revolt. So there's hope both now and in the future.
The 3 from Curry.
When it comes to wing defenders, Clay is as good as it gets.
Curry, no good. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Irving for 3. Some solid defense from Butler.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Moody misses. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Davis can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Curry. Davis for the rebound. Curry's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Davis a screen. Pass to Irving. And here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks. Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Flagg. The floater. Count that bucket.
Flagg came into the league with an advanced offensive skill set, and you can see it in how he runs the pick and roll.
Curry against Thompson. 3-pointer. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by Dallas.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Curry, the 3, another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Davis with a screen on Butler. Here's Irving. Here's Davis. Tries again. The shot, no good. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. The Mavericks leading. Davis with a screen on Butler. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. Here's Flagg. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Dallas. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. The 3 from Curry. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Butler against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Second chance effort. Outside for Davis.
Capable of guarding any position on the floor, Green's energy on defense really makes an impact.
Curry looking it over. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Curry. 14 points for him. Here's Flag. Moody defends. Will it go? Into the lane. And he goes in for the dunk.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
And a deep three from Curry. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute it.
A pair of first overall picks of the front court. Flag and Davis. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screen. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Now here's Curry. Here's Moody. The kick out, Curry. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
And the ref agrees with you. That's just not a smart play on his part.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Davis. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such soft touch on that floater. Irving has a deep bag that he empties every night.
And the shot goes.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Thompson scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And it's clear Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Outside Moody. Takes the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
And the shot goes down.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Now here's Irving. Here's Flag. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Davis. Anthony Davis packs it down.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Now Curry. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Can't hit that one. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The steal. Over to the wing. His first shot attempt. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Jackson Davis has got his first basket. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half. Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, PA. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Curry from inside.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Davis a screen. Irving, the pass to Davis. And it's 6-10 with almost a 7. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the first team.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Moody. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Good on the shot.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
And a deep three from Curry. Can't connect from long distance. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Quentin Post out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Santos in at the 3. Here's Pajemski. Off the inbound. And there's the drive. This one for 3. Lively grabs the miss.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that covered stopped.
Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Pajemski's shot is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Now Exum. He's scoreless. Marshall on the wing. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Hield. Outside Pajemski. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. The 3 from Washington. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Washington's got 6.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Pajemski. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Washington left side. Off target from 3-point range. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Hield. There's a screen by Kuminga. Fires for 3. Washington grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Now here's Exum. Still no points. Marshall right side. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Marshall outside. Russell against Heel. Here's the floater. Washington outside. Offline with a three. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 10.
And the lead just keeps changing. Neither team can forge the clear upper hand.
Russell to pass to Washington. Now here's Marshall. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside Heel. Back to Kuminga. It's stolen by Washington. Pass to Exum. Good on the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
With 1 on the clock. Marshall penetrating. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks in the front court. Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Curry. Oh, a delicate floater by Curry.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Irving. And he gets that one.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Now here's Curry with the teardrop. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, tough finish. Curry, the magician.
A skillful shot by Curry. He makes the short-range floater look effortless.
Irving, no good. The Warriors lead by 3. Outside Curry. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, Curry, making it look effortless.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Here's Thompson to the middle. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Cutting into this lead, they're well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Curry against Thompson. And that's in.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Well, this run has given them a bit of separation, but few leads in this league are safe.
Irving. Oh, it doesn't go.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Thompson against Curry. To Just 5 to shoot. Jackson Davis a screen with the shot. Davis pulls it down.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Now here's Irving. For 3. Not that time.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Curry fires. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown. Mavericks trail by 14. Gafford drives to the hoop. And again, another missed shot. The long 3. Can't get it to go.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Well, I've seen some crazy things, and that is right up there.
And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Golden State has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Warriors.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And what a huge performance it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Irving with a rebound. Now Davis. And rejected. Butler. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and
matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edie. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Mavericks. We got to talking about what do you do defensively against Ja Morant. And coach said staying on top of him isn't easy, so our focus is on shutting down the lanes and not giving him the openings to attack. We want to make Morant force the issue. Putting Morant in tight spots is the name of the game here. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And it's Irving missing. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Rebounded by Jackson.
Oh, boy, he attacks, but how about that rim protection? That is so good.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Will it go? Takes it off the glass.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Morant against Thompson. It's Edie atop the key. Jackson a screen on Irving. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Davis. Here's flag. It's sent back by Edie. Back to Davis. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Morant. Davis with a screen on Morant. Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, he'll range out beyond the arc, and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Irving. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 11 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Thompson. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Any shot Thompson puts up has great touch.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Zach Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And they get it back.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Caldwell Pope, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Here's Davis. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 15 to the middle. Irving with the steal. Driving to the basket. Second chance shot past the flag. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Morant outside. Jackson with the screen. And then Morant slams it in.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Davis with a screen on Morant. They grab their own miss. Davis on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Morant kicks to Jackson. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And it's flag missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Morant. Oh,
goodness. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
Thompson against Morant. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for Ja Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries, Morant has missed a significant amount of time, but we know when he's on the court, he's a game changer.
Mavericks trail by 19. After the screen on Caldwell Pope. Irving from long range. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Morant against Thompson. And stolen by Thompson. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Boy, Gafford gets off his feet quickly, and the pass is absolutely perfect.
Morant with it. He's got 21. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Thompson. Morant.
That was worth the price of admission.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Irving. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope outside. Got it off in time, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Memphis with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Half-court shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Exum is out there with Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
Mavericks trail by 17. Washington passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9'4" standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
Jerome passes to Landale. And it's Clark in the corner. Pass to Jerome. 90 seconds now into the second half. That shot no good. Exum deciding where to go with it. And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Williams finds Jerome. Shot clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Down low. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here's Exum. He's tightly guarded. Lively's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Clark, the pass to Jerome. Clark sets a screen for Jerome. Just 3 to shoot. From past the arc. Tries again. with 1 on the clock. Landale with the bucket. Landale's got his first points in this one.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
And Lively over to help. Christie against Jerome. Over in the corner, Williams. No good from outside. Mavericks trailed by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the paint, here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Jerome deciding where to go with it. Williams with a clean look and a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Christie kicks to Exum. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 5.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Lively, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Gallus again missing. 3 seconds left. And Caldwell Pope lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Gafford passes to Irving. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Back to Gafford. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And that's now 6 points for Daniel Gafford. Jackson drives in. That shot missing. The Maverick shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Kept alive. Pass to Flag. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis leading by 18. Here's Edey. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Pass to Edey for 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Now here's Jackson. Morant outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Out to Morant. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's started by Davis. And it's Morant missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thompson passes to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
Good on the second free throw. Memphis leading by 20. Outside Jackson. Connects from 3-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Lets the three fly. Gafford controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Morant passes to Jackson. Caldwell Pope against Davis. Back to Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Right wing. Morant kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jackson from long range. Rebounded by Gafford. For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And it's Gafford on the follow. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Here's Irving, and it's good for 2.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Caldwell Pope. Fires from way outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory. And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that'll wrap it.
two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 3. Now here's Curry. 5 on the clock. Pass to Moody. Back to Jackson Davis. Edey with a steal. Now Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant with the jam.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Butler. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You know why Morant makes those dunks look so easy? He's got a 44-inch vertical. That's unbelievable.
Edey with a steal. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, covered by Jackson Davis. Let's go with a 3, and that's good. Contavious Caldwell Pope for 3.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Back to Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Butler against Morant. Edey for 3. Jackson. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And yep, it's good. Curry's got 5 now.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Edey from outside the arc. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Green for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And it's Edey missing.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Edey with a steal. Outside Morant. To the right side. Edey inside. Covered by Jackson Davis. Misses from short range. Jackson against Curry. Jackson Davis a screen. Fires the 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
Well, his ability to sniff out these shot blocking opportunities really defines Jackson Jr.'s defensive game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Memphis leading, and really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Butler finds Curry. From behind the arc. That won't go either for Curry. And here's Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Six on the shot clock. The 3 ball. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry surveys. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Moran against Butler. Oh my! Jaw dropping the hammer. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Curry. From down in the low post, it goes. Curry's got 7 points.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Edey with a screen on Butler. To the middle. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The ultimate team player. Green does all the little things that end up making a big difference.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Butler. Jackson Davis a screen. Now here's Green with the tip. And here's Curry. From the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jackson the screen. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Golden State is gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Butler's shot is good.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And then Morant with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's Jackson with the three. Caldwell Pope for three. No good on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan-passport shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Well, they've got to build a wall immediately because he'll just keep attacking like that if they don't.
On the court for Memphis, Jock Landale is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Ty Jerome, then it's Williams. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Landale. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Landale's got 4 points this quarter. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now here's Jerome. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Fires the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Jerome, right side, beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hield passes to Kuminga. Can't connect from short range. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The drive by Landale gets stolen by Hield. Outside Kuminga. It's Podziemski on the wing. Pass to Santos. Launches the three. Clark grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Lets a floater go. And he takes it up and lays it in.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup grab.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Golden State. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Count that one. And now a three-point Grizzly lead.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Podziemski. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Memphis. Jerome on the wing. Guarded by Hield. Jerome feeling it out a bit. And he gets the bucket. Jerome's got 7.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Now here's Hield. No points yet. No good. Unable to win this run. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Clark in the post. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Jerome. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
It's Pachemski on the wing. Heel. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Santos good.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Jerome. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead, up by 7. After the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors trail by 7. Butler and Draymond with the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting now.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Jackson the screen. Shoots from 14. Rebounded by Green.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now here's Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Curry from way out there.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yeah, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Butler against Moran. Up top, Jackson. With his first shot attempt. And a foul called on the way. And they're not happy with the call here. Coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed. Shooting for the Grizzlies.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Well, Coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The free ball is down! And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
And defensively, they're speeding them up, forcing mistakes and continuing to come up with steals.
Now here's Caldwell Pope, tightly guarded. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
Nice handoff by Caldwell Pope, making a well-timed pass.
They recover it. Here's Curry. Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Another shot. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Memphis leading by 5. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Caldwell Pope, 6 to shoot. Edie, both hands there for a little extra.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Gets it to go.
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
Morant against Green. It's Morant capitalizing inside.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Now Butler. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Morant. Jackson down low. Jackson Davis on him. Jackson outside. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And Morant gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's stolen by Green. From downtown, buries it from outside.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time clutch.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Caldwell Pope with it. It's stolen by Green.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
Mavericks on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the center. Thompson outside. Inside. Lock at 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
In the corner, it's Flagg. The putback. Out to Thompson. Offered a screen on Curry. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Curry against Thompson. Here's Moody. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Irving surveying the floor. To the middle, Butler with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 6 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about it.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Over Butler. Irving kicks to Thompson. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. 4-point game.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 3-mil, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Davis with a screen on Butler. Pass to Flagg. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Moody. The kick outside to Butler. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 12.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Davis. And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the floor for Dallas. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the point. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. They get it back.
You can't forget to box Kyrie out. He's good at using that little slick athleticism to track down some easy misses.
And Curry, here we go. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Butler against Irving. Out to Thompson. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
And I love what Butler gives this team on the defensive end. Can guard a number of positions and does a good job with his help defense.
And the basket by Curry. Mavericks trail by 12. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Butler kicks to Curry. There's a screen. Fires from way outside. And the Warriors, another three.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Thompson for three. Curry with some nice D.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Moody. And the Warriors, another three.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Going right back at them. Kyrie answers with...
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 9.
Intelligent play by Kyrie. He knows the pick and roll gets him some better options.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Curry against Thompson. Curry can't get it to go.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
1:06 left in the first half. They kick it out to Green from deep. Up again. Another shot on the wing. Green offline with his three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Gafford misses. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Lets it go with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 23 points.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Flag. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry against Thompson. From deep three-point land. And Davis pulls it down. Outside Irving. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Quentin Post. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Santos in at the three. Outside, Kuminga over Washington. Back to Post. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 12. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young star. And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
Lively the pass to Marshall. Bangs home the trifecta. Marshall's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Exum kicks to Washington. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 5. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Exum. Off target from three-point range. Warriors leading by 10. Lively the pass to Exum. Over to the wing. The 3, Marshall. The rebound by Post. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Pajemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys?
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Yes, that goes in.
Comes right off the pick and knocks it down. Great use of the screen by Hield.
Pass to Christie. And here's Exum. Back to Washington. Now here's Exum. Pajemski with it. Now defended by Exum. Santos, no good. Mavericks trail by 13. And then Washington with the dunk.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Marshall can't hit. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to post. Here's the screen. Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Coming in hot, Buddy Hield makes a big play to the hoop, and it pays off big time.
Now, here's Exum. Defense is right there. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Exum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Post gets it to go.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Exum kicks to Marshall. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hield outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. Oh, good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 14. Pass to Lively. High post shot. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Hield. This one for 3. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Here's Marshall. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, and it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
Anthony Davis. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Davis. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green with a screen for Curry. Pass the buck. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 7. To the inside. Here's Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
Inside, Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
Green with a screen for Curry. Steph, perfection from the arc.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Davis with it, working on Thompson.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
That one is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down it goes for 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Thompson against Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Flag! He drills the three.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And Curry, here we go. Green with a screen on Thompson. Three, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Stephen Curry. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
From deep three-point territory, Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And so here is Dallas, trailing by 19.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Curry looking it over. Five on the clock. Beyond the arc. Gafford with the rebound. Now, here is Irving, defended by Moody. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that about wraps it up.
You have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
And now Dallas' starting group. Wow! With authority!
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Davis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Irving from 13 feet. Down it goes.
Taking what he can get, Kyrie pulls up with confidence in the mid-range.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. BA, back to you.
Allie, thank you. And that one's good. Thompson.
Not just a jump shooter, Thompson is also more than capable of converting inside.
One of the all-time great shooters, Tim. Klay Thompson has put on some legendary shooting displays.
Well, B.A., he has a picture-perfect shooting stroke, and when he gets it going, it's almost like he can't miss no matter what the defense does to stop him.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Savvy play call by Irving, moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Morant. He drives in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jackson with a screen on Thompson. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
And it's good. 2 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gafford grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Gafford with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Irving, the pass to Gafford. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Ja Morant picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one's no good.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead, they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Jackson down low, working on Gafford. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Morant against Thompson. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Jackson finds Jackson. Morant surveying the floor. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. With a 9-footer, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Morant with it. 10 points for him. There's the drive. For 3, Caldwell Pope. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Thompson goes in. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. On target from range.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. A pair of first overall picks of the front court, Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the center position.
Coach is loving the ball move.
And Legs, you look at this Mavericks roster, tremendous size up front.
Yeah, Brian, they've got great physicality up front, and that's what the league is allowing these days. So they've got the personnel to play some bully ball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, John Morant gave him a fly with the best. He said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that. So I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. BA, back to you.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Out to the right wing. Pass to Morant. And here's Caldwell Pope. Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Morant. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
Up top, Morant. Defended by Thompson. Jackson for three. And Davis with the block. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Edey. Clock at 6. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. A 12-point game. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Thompson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Irving against Morant. Puts up a three. Irving, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
And that one's good. Irving.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Jackson outside. Jackson outside. Tipped. Thompson against Morant. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The fader. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Irving for three. Another miss by Irving. Grizzlies lead by 12. Jackson outside. Back to Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Here's Irving. Shot from the low post is good. Irving's got 8 points.
Such soft touch on that floater. Irving has a deep bag that he empties every night.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Caldwell Pope. Irving with it, and it's Edey picking him up. For three. AD doing what he does.
And the length is hard to contend with. Davis using all of it for the putback points there.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. And it's Irving missing. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Jalen Wells out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Ty Jerome. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Aldama outside from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Marshall. No good with the triple. Here's Washington. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Grizzlies lead by 11. Out to the right wing. The three is up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Lively inside. He's covered by Wells. Back to Lively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Lively on the double, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for two.
That one's off. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true, like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Dallas shooting their sixth attempt at the free throw line tonight. And the free throw, no good. Memphis leading by 9. Clark, the pass to Wells. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dante Exum. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Mavericks trail by 10. Lively with a screen on Jerome. Exum with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Yep, count it. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Now here's Christie. He's guarded closely. Here's Marshall. Pass to Washington. It's rebounded by Memphis. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Guys?
Thank you, Allie.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Pass to Jerome. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. Jerome's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? From deep three-point land. Jerome, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Marshall on the wing. Clark covers. And stolen by Jerome. 58 seconds left in the third. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
To the wing, right side. Clark in the post. Lively's there. That one doesn't drop. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the triple. That shot, no good. Christie with a steal. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Thompson and Flagg fill out the wings. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving in at the 1. Edey for 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 13. Shoots over Morant. Davis. It's good on the putback.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
Here's Morant. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Flagg outside. They grab their own miss. Outside for Irving. Gafford with a screen on Morant. Irving for 3. It doesn't go for him. Morant with a defensive effort. Memphis leading by 11. Pass to Edey. Oh, deflected. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Outside, Caldwell Pope. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got 21 points in the game. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Jackson can't get it to go.
So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Davis using his size at the rim.
Yeah, between his length and touch, Davis is the perfect interior player.
And timeout is called by Tomas Isalo. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis' coach was giving to his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
Jackson outside. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Gafford with the ball. Caldwell Pope covering. Here's the floater. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
So mature for a first-year player. Flag knows when he needs to score.
Now Jackson. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Gafford with the block. And they get it back. Up top, Morant, defended by Thompson. Jackson can't hit it. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Davis with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Now Davis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Ooh, Josh, so quick down the lane. Wow.
You're tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out. There's no debate there. He got hammered.
He gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
Memphis shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Outside Morant. Edie. Oh, he jammed it.
He could really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Davis. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Memphis leading by 8. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Edie fires. Cash from downtown.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Anthony Davis.
And here's Morant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Jackson, stolen by Davis.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And here's Memphis now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And they go to the intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 9-point game here.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
And it's blocked by Edie. And so it's Memphis winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the
great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moody is out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Now here's Jackson. Edey with a screen for Jackson. Off on the layup.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Drops in the tray off the fast break.
Not necessarily a staple of Butler's game, but there, reminding the defense, he can drain it from deep.
The 3 from Morant. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Coach Van Gundy, the big name for Memphis is John Morant. But his superstar trajectory hitting a little bit of turbulence.
Well, some of those troubles were self-inflicted, Kevin, but also questions about his high-flying style. As he said himself, the falls can take it out of you.
I need a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Morant. And there's the drive. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Curry with it. Guarded by Morant. Back to Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Jackson. Off target from outside. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Edey finds Morant. Back to Edey. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
It's Curry outside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take
and wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the basket by Curry.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now here's Jackson. No scoring in this one. Here's Butler. They kick it out to Green. It's up a 3. The shot that time, not on target.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Outside Curry. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
I mean, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Jalen Wells checked in for the Grizzlies. Jackson a screen on Curry. And Edey has it in the corner. Morant outside. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here is Curry. Outside Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Warriors. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, guys. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. That one misses for Jackson Davis. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Morant. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, this is a great play for Butler. He gets all set up and then just calls for the ball.
Jackson, a screen on Butler. Morant, that's for two. Here's Heaney. Goes up again. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Caldwell Pope. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's ability to both dive to the rim as well as pop out for a jump shot makes him an excellent partner in the pick and roll.
Moody the pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Curry deciding where to go with it. And that one is good. And the Warriors lead by 13.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Caldwell Pope outside. Edey with a screen for Caldwell Pope. Down low. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Now, here's Moody. Guarded by Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Curry against Caldwell Pope. The shot by Curry, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 11. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Yeah, the defense is really struggling to contain Butler. He keeps finding ways to beat them.
Morant outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The kick outside to Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 16.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Here's Curry. Pass to Moody. That's a 2 from Butler. Outside Curry. Green with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Curry with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's off from three-point range. And here is Curry. 7 points in the game. Inside, here's Green. Jackson Davis in the corner. Got a piece of it. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors lead by 14. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Ty Jerome. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jerome's got his first basket.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Hield with a screen on Jerome. They kick out to Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Yep, it counts. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively.
Well, we know what kind of scorer he is, but he could use a little help.
Fast break Memphis, and that one's good by Clark.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Good. Podziemski with it. Scoreless thus far. To the inside. Close. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Banked in off the glass. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Santos, guarded by Jackson. Here's Post. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Kevin, back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Healed the pass to Kuminga. Healed outside. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in. Heald's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And Aldama has it in the corner. Now Post. Here's Hield to the right side. Hield. Pass to Post. Now Kuminga. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. Count it.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Jackson. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Aldama, covered by Hield. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Warriors leading by 9. Podziemski finds Post. Back to Podziemski. Hands it from downtown. Podziemski's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Here's Clark, and then Clark slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Gets it off, and no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Moses Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
An effortless range. KCP doesn't always hit for a high percentage, but when he does hit, he makes it look good.
Curry can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Jackson finds Edey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Edey, beyond the arc. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Moody the pass to Curry. Fires the three. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
Here's Butler for three. Jackson with the rebound. Caldwell Pope on the wing, defended by Butler. Now Morant. 6 to shoot. Morant takes off.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Green outside. Curry outside. Green outside. From outside, Curry buries the corner three.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Morant against Butler. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he jams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Basket is good.
And just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jackson outside. Jackson. Oh, and wide open, nails the jam.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Caldwell Pope against Curry. Steps back. Butler. And here's the three.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Cleared away by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Butler. From deep, knocks down the three.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Curry fires. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the game. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.